Hello Crafted Shutter Watchers, and welcome to another video today. I don't really want to say this is a great video, okay, because it's really not. And I'm always the person on this channel who have been honest and open with you about everything that I have done. I have tried to set those people interested in stock on the right path. I received an email yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. I'm not going to read who it's from because I don't think they mind me sharing, but I don't want to give their name without their permission. It says, "Hi John, Happy New Year to you. Hope this finds you and your family well. Just wondered, how are you finding sales so far in 2020? For me, I haven't seen it this bad in a long time. SS is way down, Pond 5 is down. Adobe has picked up slightly, but I'm definitely in panic mode for stock footage sales. Have spoken to others, and it looks like it's not just me. Wondering if there is a huge shift in the market towards subscription sites that's diminishing sales on the big brands' stock footage. Would love to hear your take on the year so far for yourself." Well, friends, I'm going to give you the lowdown. I am in the same position, and I see, by this time in January, there's usually an uptick, especially with some of the high-end medical footage that I have. So I am in the process of actually changing my business strategy. And I will still post now and then on this channel, but really I have to pull the stop. And so what I'm going to be doing is I have a think tank group where I have some other ideas for stock where I will be putting my energy. It's going to be, and this is not a ploy, okay? It's not a ploy for you to join a group and the channel is going to continue as it's going. It's not that at all. And so if you're not interested, it does not offend me in any way. I'm shooting straight with you. And I'm going to talk about the industry in just a moment. But if you want the think tank group as we try to hammer through and figure out things that are going to do well for us as individual artists and try to gauge the shifts and where to put our files, have an open discussion about what we can do to supplement our income, that's going to be in the think tank group there on Facebook. And I'll be spending, sorry for the ad that popped up there. I need my fireplace back. I don't have a mono release for this guy. There we go. Sorry about that. So, this is where we're going to work together to try to figure things out. I still have a lot of knowledge of this industry, and I still have a hunch of where things may go. Things could pick up drastically for me, in the next few months, or they couldn't. But all of last year, I've noticed a downtrend, and the start of this year has not improved. And just a note of business advice: it's better to get off a sinking ship before it sinks. Now, I'm not saying that you need to stop producing stock video. I'm not even saying you can't make a living at it. I'm talking to you that to make a full-time living at it at this point, I don't know if it's possible for the mere mortal. Okay, if you're a production house, that's different. But for the lone artist, the competition, friends, at this point is not viable. So my honest advice would be is to not bank on stock income as any kind of full-time income. And it's painful for me, okay? This decision is not taken lightly. It's been mulling around in my head. I did YouTube here on about stock for a year solid, but the fact is this: if I'm running a YouTube channel and there's no money in the industry that people come on and click to find out how to make money from stock, and suddenly they're putting all this great content up and not making any money, well, how good is my YouTube channel going to be? I could work myself to the bone and, no one's going to much pay attention to it. So I can see the writing on the wall. I have started another channel. I've owned it for a while, and it's a passion of mine. You don't have to follow it. I'm not asking you to run over there and follow it because the subject is completely different. And like I said, I will post videos now and then on this channel. I'll try to keep some content flowing. But I've got to cut back, friends. I got a family to feed. I started stock at the bottom and I worked my way up. And that has taught me some lessons in life. And so I have a channel called Over the Hill Health. And it is a mental, spiritual, physical channel related to health because I worked in healthcare. I'm combining my knowledge of video with my knowledge of health and the access that I still have to healthcare and building out a channel on that where my passion lies. I don't talk about spirituality on this channel because this is a camera channel. And whether you're spiritual or not, you're welcome to join that channel. It just has that bent to it, okay? So I don't want someone to be caught off guard. As I've said before, on that channel as well as this one, everyone is welcome on my channel, whether you're spiritual, non-spiritual, have any belief or no belief. No matter the color, age, race, that is always true for this channel, always true for my next channel. But in my next channel, it's more personal, it's more directed, and I'm going to have to build something else up. I'm also going to have to take on more freelance work. So in the Think Tank group, we're going to focus on building up channels. We're going to focus on best places to put stock as we see the market change. We're going to have to track sales carefully. I'm going to put in that group my earnings for each site of the month. I'm also going to give to the group free clips as much as I can, let you have access to a lot of free video material for your subscription in there. And it's going to be fairly dynamic, but that's where I'm going to have to put my energy. I'm going to have to put my energy in a very specific place so I can focus on really helping people because the market has shifted so much. I'm in tune with that email and I'm in the same boat. And I'm not going to come on YouTube and give you advice to make money, to get rich. I've made $120 off of AdSense so far this year. So it's just not enough. And I can do freelance work. I can go out there. I can talk about that. But I don't know if the channel is going to work that way or not because really I have to focus on production. If I'm going to start running another channel and focus on my stock production, I can only split myself up enough ways that it will be viable for me to be a benefit to somebody else. And so it's with sadness that I have to do this, but friends, it's with a reality. The sales are not picking up. The sites don't know what to do. The Pond5 is going to launch Hyperstock, which is another huge subscription site. Sooner or later, people are going to fall. I don't know who's big enough to put an end to it because, frankly, we didn't have to go down this road. But greed will lead you down any road. And people say the market's clamoring for it. The market was fine. You just need to focus on advertising, offering a good product, and offering better service. The market could have been viable for a long time. I have some ideas on how to supersede what the stock market is currently doing, but I'm going to save that for the Think Tank group. Some ideas maybe we could throw around. And if two people sign up and no one's really interested, that is fine. I will take that as a sign to move on and not worry about it. And I'm not worried about it. And I want to tell you, I'm not taking any videos down. They're all up here. There's a lot of good information on this channel that can help you with stock if you're interested in it. But this is the direction I now have to go. And so it's with pain, a little bit of sadness that I have to kind of close this chapter in my channel's life when it seems like it's just getting started. But if there's no money on what I'm talking about and I keep offering you pie in the sky because I've made a good living at it and at one point it was really good for me. If there's no longer any money in that, then I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to do it. And I don't want to offer you something that's not legit. So I'll be over at Over the Hill Health quite a bit. I'll be producing a lot of videos for that. It's a passion of mine. I've worked in healthcare. I think it's a good direction for me to go. And like I said, I'll put some videos up here now and then, but don't look for a steady stream of them like you've been accustomed to over the past few months. It's just not going to happen. I've got to hit the, there's another guy. I've got to hit the pavement. I don't have a model release for him. And I didn't ask him to come up. I've got to hit the pavement running, find some work, and get moving. So, hey, if the stock really increases, or if I find a really good avenue, I will share it. But thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody that is supportive of this channel. You don't have to unsubscribe or leave. I will be posting stuff. It just won't be as often. And thanks for watching. On the Think Tank group, down there, you don't have to have a PayPal account to subscribe. I will leave a subscription to it. You can click on the subscription. $25 a month is what we're going to go with. And then it goes monthly. And you can sign in. It's a PayPal, but you don't have to have PayPal to sign up. And you can sign up that way. Once you sign in, it will take you to the link to the private group that I have on Facebook. Just ask to join the group, and then you will be invited in once I verify the subscription. So if you're interested in that, if you want to continue to get information like you've been getting here on the main channel, but really focused and trying to survive in this industry, that's where I'm at. And again, if you're not, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to, that is absolutely fine, friend. No pressure. I've always been honest on this channel. That's not going to change. So until then, and hopefully not too long, I will post some earnings videos. You guys like those, so we'll get some earnings videos. I'm going to be doing interviews, but it will probably be on my other channel. I just can't see spending time here too much because it's not viable for the industry for me. All right, we will see you in the next video.